Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you do happen to be new here, my name is Jess. I am currently a toddler mom and I am expecting my second baby in approximately 6 weeks. Today I am doing a newborn haul. I'm showing all the things I grabbed for baby number 2. So like I said, this is my second baby. So these are just the things that I'm kind of like replacing or upgrading. But if you want to see my baby registry must-haves from my first pregnancy, I will link that video in the description box below so you can check that out as well. But this is pretty much going to be everything that I grabbed for baby number 2. By the way, just a quick little note, make sure to subscribe before you go because I love helping moms of little ones. So I create videos on pregnancy, parenting, and early educational activities. So definitely be sure to subscribe and join our family before you go. All right, so let's get started because I have a ton of stuff here. I'm gonna try and go through it as quick as possible, just show you guys what I got, maybe mention why I got it or why I upgraded if it's an upgraded product. So I think I'm gonna start with nursery stuff because that's kind of what I'm seeing in front of me right now. The first thing I have here are waterproof mattress protectors. So I just got a pack of 2 of these. So these just protect the mattress. Nothing really exciting, but kind of a necessity, you have to have them. This is our bedding collection. Right now we have a 21-month-old toddler. I'm actually in his room right now, but it's kind of like gray and nautical themed. So we're switching it up. We are having another baby boy. So for him, we're doing more neutral, like kind of like a nature themed room. This is the bedding that we picked out, and I am hoping to do a nursery tour before he's born as well. But this is by Sweet JoJo Designs. And I'm not gonna like take everything out, but this is pretty much the pattern. So it's like these neutral, like taupey leaves, a lot of tans and neutrals. We're doing like driftwood furniture. So hopefully I can get that nursery tour up so you guys can see what the finished product looks like. So that comes with a crib comforter, a crib skirt, a crib sheet, and a diaper stacker. This is just a diaper caddy to go on his dresser to hold all of his diaper equipment. I love having a caddy though because it makes it just easy to grab everything and it's nice and organized. This is just a humidifier. I always have one for my babies. I love humidifiers, especially in the winter. I'm in Jersey, so we get all seasons, pretty extreme. During the winter, these are like a must-have for keeping the air nice and moist, and it's just great for your skin and for breathing. Honestly, I just went with reviews on Amazon for this one. I don't have this one, but I think the one in my bedroom is actually from this company. By the way, I will try and link as many of these products as I can down in the description box if you want to check them out. So yeah, I like this one because it was a top fill. It does have the option to like include essential oils in there and stuff, which not all humidifiers do. I probably won't do that for him, especially when he's super little, but you never know, maybe when he gets older. Definitely recommend a humidifier, especially if you live somewhere that has colder winters where the air is really dry. In my opinion, definitely a necessity. I did put out a video a couple of weeks ago about what I was buying for baby number 2. A lot of the things I hadn't bought yet, but I kind of made a list of like essentials on there that I was gonna buy this time around. So on there, I did mention I was probably gonna pick up the Hatch Rest Plus as a noise machine, which I did wind up going ahead and doing. I actually upgraded the one for my son as well. So it's pretty similar to the Hatch Rest, which is the original one. It's just like an upgraded version, but I love it because you can control the app with your phone. It's a nightlight, it changes colors. This one has a digital clock on it. Not necessary, it might be useful for when your baby is older. The main reason I upgraded to that Rest Plus is because it has a battery backup in it. If the power goes out, the noise machine goes out as well, which stinks in the middle of the night because then your baby wakes up from the abrupt cancellation of the noise. It has like a couple of extra like minor features, like there's an audio baby monitor that you can talk back and forth. I don't need that because I have that with my video monitor, but if you don't have a video monitor, that's cool because this is an audio monitor too, which is nice and useful. But I highly recommend some kind of sound machine for your baby. It helps to cancel out all the rest of the noises and it helps them to sleep more soundly throughout the night. These are just our valances. We have one bigger window in the nursery, so these are just 2 valances I got. I actually might need 3 to scrunch them up a little bit because they might be a little too spread out, but that's all we're gonna do on the top of the window. This is just the same design as our bedding that we're going with. I also went ahead and got that design in sheets. And then I have the matching mobile here as well for the crib. So it just has these cute like little leaves for that as well. I picked up these hangers. These are just Amazon basics, but I love the velvet hangers. They do really well with helping the clothes stay put, and they're nice and thin, so they save a lot of space, which is awesome, especially when you have a ton of baby clothes. For our diaper pail, we went with the Ubi diaper pail this time around. It is a steel diaper pail, and then it opens from the top like this. I did have the Munchkin diaper pails. I went with the Ubi because it doesn't need specific bags, so the Munchkin diaper pails that we have, the bags are super expensive, so I didn't really like that. We actually grabbed the Ubi bags as well, but there was like 75 in here, and I think this was like $20 or under $20, so it was pretty affordable. You don't have to grab these bags to go with it. I just happened to. So we will see how this works out. They have all different patterns for this diaper pail. I did choose the gray wood grain. I thought it looked nice, and it would go really well with the kind of theme that we're doing in the nursery with like the nature and the trees, and we do have some grays and taupes and neutrals in there, so I thought that would work well. I think the last like nursery item I have is our monitor. So I was going back and forth. We already have the Infant Optics DXR8 monitor. It's really popular and we really liked it, but I did notice that they had a pro version. So originally what I was going to do was just buy a second camera for it, and then it toggles back and forth between the two cameras. But what I wound up doing is when I saw they had the pro version, I decided to upgrade to this. And then my mom watches my son Luke a lot, so she wound up taking the old monitor, and then I just got a new monitor and the extra camera. So this is the DXR8 Pro. We actually already started using this with Luke. Absolutely love it. Highly recommend it. The monitor has a way larger screen and a better display, so it's a lot better to see during the night, which I like, and it's a lot crisper of an image that it gives off. So I thought, especially with like the newborn, I really want a nice detailed camera that I can see well. I love this one because it's not a Wi-Fi camera. It is a closed circuit monitor. I like having a separate monitor, something that's not attached to my phone. And I also don't like the Wi-Fi feature because I don't like the thought of someone being able to hack into the system. I don't know, I've heard like creepy stories like that. And the thing that's really cool about this, which I really like, is it has an active noise reduction feature, which means that if you have like a sound machine or something static on in the background that produces like white noise, it kind of mutes it out. So I love that feature. So it stays like pretty quiet at night, because I would turn it up. I'm like a really heavy sleeper, and I would turn our old monitor up so high, and it was just like, I mean, I got used to it after a while, but we would hear just the sound machine all night in our bedroom coming from the monitor. So now it's nice because if he wakes up in the middle of the night, his voice just breaks through and you can hear that really clearly, and you don't have that noise machine in the background. So that's just a really nice feature about this one as well. I think it's only like $40 more for this one. If you're looking for a monitor, I would highly recommend this one. Most of these products, actually pretty much all of these products, I think were purchased on Amazon. I highly recommend you do an Amazon baby registry. I will leave a link below in the description box. What's really cool is, especially because this was our second baby, they do give a 15% completion discount. So if you were to have a shower or something and you don't get everything on your registry, you can purchase the rest yourself with your completion discount, and you get 15% off all of the eligible items as long as you're an Amazon Prime member. So that was definitely something we took advantage of, and we pretty much like maxed it out. I have a new boppy cover. This is totally not a necessity. I have one boppy upstairs that I normally keep like in the nursery, and then one downstairs that I keep in the common area. I love my boppy. I have like a traditional regular boppy. They are so amazing for breastfeeding. I found them to be really comfortable. I know there's other breastfeeding pillows out there. This one was super cute and it matched his nursery. This one has like greens in it and it's just like leaves and stuff. Not a necessity, but I wanted the upstairs one to kind of like match the theme of his bedroom. Next, I'm gonna move on to like health and bath and personal care items for baby. So I did get a new infant bathtub. This is the Skip Hop Smart Sling 3-stage tub. So we did have a bath seat that I really liked. I am completely blanking on the name and the brand. I'll try and put a picture of it up here or something, and I'll link it down below. We absolutely love that one. It's a seat that goes in the big tub. So I didn't want to have to necessarily rely on that. We bathed Luke in that since he was a newborn, and it worked out fine. This time around, I think because we have Luke too, I wanted something that I had the option to do maybe on like the kitchen island or counter. So I think we're gonna start out with this first and then move up to the Angel Care. That's what it's called, the Angel Care bath seat. We really love that one. So I think we'll move up to that when we're done with this. I picked up a new forehead thermometer. This was not a necessity either. We kind of have one, but this one had good reviews. This is the iHealth PT3. It's like one of those no touch ones. I figured we'd try a new one. I do have one downstairs, so I can always keep this one upstairs and have one downstairs. I was gonna grab one anyway, so I just went ahead and grabbed that. I got a new brush and comb. Pretty sure this is the brand I have for Luke. It's just safety first. This was like $4, something simple, just so that he has his own little hairbrush. I do have a kneeling mat that I use for the bathtub, but I wanted to get a new one just because it kind of slips and slides around a lot. And I originally had bought that for actually when I was in labor. So I brought that one to the hospital with me. I just got the Skip Hop Moby all-in-one elbow, saver, and kneeler. This comes with the elbow portion and it's connected to the knee portion as well. So I like that feature. It also has like a little storage pocket in it as well, which is something that I like too. I picked up some more washcloths and also two baby bath towels. I have bigger ones right now. I do have some for Luke, but I don't know. I just figured I'd get two more and then just some washcloths. I got these same ones. They're really soft. They're like bamboo towels. These I never got, but they had good reviews. Microfiber washcloths. For lotions and soaps this time around, I went with the Hello Bello brand. They're supposed to be really good. They're plant-based, so they're great for sensitive skin. I'm trying to really be more conscious of the ingredients and products. If you don't know, the cosmetic and personal care industry is the least regulated industry. There's only like 11 toxic chemicals that are banned from the product. So there is a lot of carcinogenic chemicals and just harmful, icky stuff that is allowed to be in our products. My eyes have just been open to that over the past couple of years, and as I get older, it's especially important for your little ones because anything that goes on their skin is getting absorbed into their bodies. So you want to make sure you're putting quality ingredients on them, stuff that doesn't have a ton of chemicals in it. I'll be the first one to admit, I haven't researched like every single thing in these products, but this company seems to be pretty well rated when it comes to that kind of stuff. These things are dermatologist tested, hypoallergenic, pH balanced, tear-free, plant-based formulas. So we're gonna try these out. My son Luke has pretty sensitive skin. He does get like patches of eczema, especially in the winter. So I have to be really careful with what I'm putting on his skin as well. So we're gonna try this out for baby number 2. So I got the Hello Bello Refreshing Apple Blossom Shampoo and Body Wash. And then this is the Premium Lotion in the same scent. And then I also got this Hello Bello Nighttime Baby Lotion. So this has like chamomile and elderflower and lemon balm and valerian extracts. So it's supposed to be like very calming, soothing scent to help baby sleep. So I thought I'd try these out as well. I am in love with the Frida Baby Company or Frida Mom or all their products. They're just so amazing. So I went ahead and got the Frida Baby Baby Basics Kit. So they have a snot sucker in there. So that is the one that you put in your mouth and suck out the snot. Trust me, they're amazing. It's not disgusting. There's literally no way the snot can get up to your mouth. It's literally just air like pulling the boogers through the tube. Everyone's like, ew, that's so gross. There's nothing gross about it. There's like, you're not touching it. And they work way better than like those bulb sucker syringe things. Luke never had a problem with me using this. So I just got another one. I thought that babies should have their own dedicated snot removers. And then this also comes with a Windy, which is like a little tube that you kind of stick in your baby's butt and it like lets the air out. So it like allows them to fart, I guess, if they have gas. I don't have these. I've never used these before, but this just came in the kit. I'm like, okay, I guess it comes in handy if your baby's really gassy and they're unable to like let that out. Then it has a little nail clipper and a file and then a skin soother bath brush. toothbrush. I thought that was good. Just some like basics there for babies' bath and hygiene. Moving on, this is just for laundry. By the way, I don't have any clothes in this haul because I'm going to be mostly using all hand-me-downs, especially in the beginning, from Luke, my older son, because they are both going to be fall babies. So same season, same kind of clothes, both boys, so they'll be able to wear everything. I got the Hello Bello organic laundry detergent, again, trying to stay as like clean as possible, but it says say goodbye to artificial fragrances, optical brighteners, phosphates, phthalates, chlorine, and petrochemicals. So those are all stuff that can be found in other laundry detergents, even ones made for babies. We were using a very well-known, popular baby targeted company. After looking into it more, there's better choices out there. So we're gonna go ahead and try that for laundry detergent. I just have a couple random things. I got new pacifiers. These are the Nook orthodontic pacifiers. Luke loved these. He did not like the Philips Advent Soothies that usually come from the hospital, like the big round ones. These are special orthodontic ones that fit in their mouth really well. Just make sure you get the proper size for your baby because it can affect their oral development if you're not using the right size pacifier. These tend to be very well accepted by a lot of babies. So if your baby will not take a pacifier, definitely try these, the Nook orthodontic. Every baby is different, so it's not guaranteed that the new baby is going to like these pacifiers just because Luke did. I just bought like 2 smaller packs and we'll see what happens. But this is, again, not a necessity. I just wound up picking it up because we did have one for Luke. We had one of those like milestone blankets. Luke's theme was like kind of like all nautical. I'm just like kind of a nut with that stuff and I like to like stick with themes. So I got baby number 2 a woodland, like nature themed milestone blanket just to keep with his theme. I did get a second safety mirror for the car so that I can see baby in the back seat, and Luke has one as well. He is still rear facing because that is the safest for your child as long as they meet the requirements to do so. Next, I'm going to move on to kitchen items. This is the Dapple Baby Bottle and Dish Soap. Again, I had a different brand the first time around, didn't really look into it as well. This one says that it removes up to 50% more milk film and odor than other leading brands. This says it's formulated without parabens, sulfates, phthalates, mineral oils, synthetic dyes and fragrances, SLS, MEA, DEA, and TEA. And I do like on the ingredients list, they list the ingredient and then they list in parentheses, because a lot of times these ingredients are named like crazy things. They will list in parentheses what it is. So it'll say like alkyl polyglucoside and it says cleaner derived from tree oils and sugar. So it kind of like gives you a breakdown of what it actually is, which I really like. I did get 2 new drying racks. I got the Boone Lawn this time. It's like this cool little spiky drying rack. And I like that this just comes out easily. So you can, if the water collects in here, you can dump it out and keep it really hygienic and clean. So I did not have one of these. I wanted to try one of these out. And then I think you can buy like this little tree accessory to stick in there as well to hang like lids and stuff. And the other drying rack I had is the Philips Advent drying rack. It's pretty basic. It just is like the little tree things that you can hang things on. So I have another one of these because I still use Luke's for his stuff and I kind of want to keep the baby stuff and Luke's stuff separate. I have one for Luke and I'll have one for this baby, and then I'll have the other drying rack as well. My son Luke loved the Komotomo bottles, did really well with them. So I just got the replacement nipples for those bottles. You also want to make sure you inspect the bottles themselves. Make sure they're okay to use for baby number 2, but as long as there's nothing wrong with them, they should be fine. I got a couple packs of these, and then if baby number 2 happens to not like the Komotomo bottles, I will just switch to something else. But these are good to have just to start out, to have something. Okay, now I'm gonna move on to breastfeeding stuff. The first thing I got, which I highly recommend, are disposable nursing pads. I love the disposable. You don't have to get disposable. You can get the reusable if you like, but I love the Lantano disposable nursing pads. I use these with my first. They have like a plastic backing so you will not leak through them. They hold really well. They're comfy. Some nursing pads have little like particles that like deteriorate and baby can actually wind up eating them and on their next feed and stuff. I've never had a problem with these. That's just something good to have on hand. Definitely stock up on nipple cream if you're breastfeeding. So I love the Lancino Lanolin cream. I just got like a 2-pack here. And then I also am trying the Earth Mama Organics Organic Nipple Butter. I love this company, Earth Mama. They are super clean as well. I love their ingredients and all their products. I have never used this before, but I thought I'd just give it a try. I went ahead and got a new breastfeeding cover. For my first of all, I didn't really go anywhere, and then he was born in October, and then all the COVID stuff kind of happened in March, and I didn't really take him anywhere in the beginning. I'm a stay-at-home mom, so I didn't nurse in public a lot or use my nursing cover, but I had one of those like stretchy like car seat covers / nursing cover kind of things, and I just think I'd like something like this better. This is more of like a shawl. I don't know, it just looks cute. It's like black and white, and it's just a little like cover that you can just slip on over your head, and it's a little looser. I thought I'd give that a try if I'm nursing more in public this time around. Don't know that I'll really be out in public more this time around with everything still going on. So I'm super excited about this next product. My friend Steph told me about them. They are Silverette nursing cups. So they actually are silver little cups that you put on your nipples, I guess like after breastfeeding, and they actually help to like heal your nipples from any kind of damage that you have. I had a really rough time with breastfeeding with my first pregnancy, so I'm hoping my journey goes a little smoother this time. I had mastitis, I had serious nipple damage, like all kinds of problems. So hopefully I just got these kind of like as a backup. She like swore by them, said they were amazing, said they healed super quick. Silver is supposed to have a lot of healing properties, so I just grabbed these just to have, because trust me, when you went through what I went through, you will have like anything on hand to save you for the next time around. So I went ahead, I bit the bullet, and I got the Willow wireless breast pump. So this is a big purchase. If you guys haven't heard of these, like the Willow or the LV, they are wireless breast pumps that literally just slip into your bra and you can pump with them. One of the main reasons I got it this time around was because I have a toddler, so I'm most likely gonna have to be like running after him or taking care of him while I'm pumping. So I don't want to be caught up sitting on the couch, you know, God forbid he goes to do something and I have to like jump after him, and I'm hooked up with everything. I just thought this would be a good option. The reason I went with the Willow over the LV is because the Willow has these special bags that you can literally be in any position. So you can pump laying down, which you can't do with the LV because it spills out. I decided to go with this. I'm hoping it goes well. I know these pumps have a big learning curve to them. I think that a big thing is to take them out and really get to know them before you have baby, just so that you're ready. Another reason I chose the Willow is because it has an option to either use a reusable milk container, which I did pick up as well. So you can use the reusable milk containers, or you can use bags. So these are like the special bags that go in, they fit like right into the pump. So like this is the actual pump. So it just slips like right into your nursing bra, and then the bags go like right in here in this part. So this is the actual pump. It's super cool. They are pricey. I'm not positive on this, but I think your insurance, depending on what kind of insurance you have, I think it may cover part of the cost of like the Willow or the LV. I'm not positive on that though, so you'd have to check. So I decided to get both the bags and the reusable milk container. The bags are a little pricey. That is one con of this as well, is that you have to keep buying the bags if you want to be in any position. If you use the reusable milk container, apparently you can't be like upside down or like, I don't know, they show like doing like downward dog in yoga with this. If you're using the bags, you can do that. You can be like upside down, laying down. You can't do that with the reusable milk container. The LV only has a reusable milk container. It doesn't have bags that you can pump directly into. So it's an added step. You have to like pour it into a bag. So I don't know, do your research. They both seem awesome. People definitely have opinions on one or the other, what they liked better. I just figured I'd try it out and hopefully it works well. It's controlled with an app too, which is really cool. Another thing you have to do if you do buy the Willow is you have to measure for what kind of flange size that you need. So the one that I got was too big for me, so I needed to buy a smaller flange size, so that's just what's in here. And then I also bought 2 flex tubes, which are one of the pieces that goes in there, just so that I can throw one pair in the dishwasher and then have a spare pair. So that was just my choice. I decided to buy an extra pair. And then also for breastfeeding, I got this Medela sleep bra. It looked really comfortable. It's really simple, so I just got one of those. When it comes to postpartum care, I am a huge fan of the Freedom Mom postpartum kit. I had this with my first, and I actually had the like upgraded version, which had like a hospital gown, non-slip socks, and the Peri bottle included as well. And this one is just like the more basic one. It has disposable underwear, which are literally amazing. I lived in them. I actually got another bonus pair as well. They're so stretchy and comfortable. They're so much better than what the hospital gives you, trust me. People ask all the time, oh, is it really worth it? If you can splurge, I think this kit was like $50, and then I think I got it on Prime Day, so it was on sale. If you can afford the 50 bucks, like honestly, do it, because these materials are so much better than what they give you at the hospital. You can get stuff at the hospital for free, but like, trust me, you want to be comfortable and you want your stuff to work really well, especially when you're healing and you're like, if you're all torn up down there, it's like, you want to feel good. So I don't know, I really love this kit. So it comes with the underwear, it comes with instant ice maxi pads. So these, you kind of just like pop them and then shake them up and they get really cold. And it does have like a pad with them, but I think I usually put something else down on top of it. Then it comes with these perineal cooling pad liners, so you would put that down as well. Perineal healing foam, and then a little caddy to carry everything around or keep on top of your toilet so that everything is there and ready. I am planning on making a postpartum recovery kind of video, so definitely stay tuned for that. But this kit was a total lifesaver for me my first time around, because it took me a really long time to heal. So yeah, this helped. Whew, that was a lot. If you didn't see my video on how to prepare for a newborn and your birth, definitely go check that video out. I just made it. And there's a lot of helpful tips in there that will help ease your mind, especially if you're a first-time mom, on how you can feel as prepared as possible going into your birth. So even if you're a second-time mom, all the things that I said that I did in that video, I'm doing again this time around. So even if you're a second or subsequent mom, go ahead and check that video out, because there's a ton of really good tips in there that will help you feel better about giving birth and being prepared to bring home your newborn baby. Also, go ahead and check out what you need for baby number 2. Some of these items were mentioned, and then I have other things in there as well if you are bringing home your second baby, and what kind of things to consider when figuring out what you need for your second baby. Please don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more pregnancy, parenting, and early learning content for your little ones. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.